The origins of the British Empire can be traced back to the age of exploration in the 15th and 16th centuries. English explorers, driven by the quest for new trade routes and resources, ventured into uncharted territories. John Cabot's voyages in 1497, commissioned by Henry VII, laid the groundwork for England's claims to the New World. His discovery of Newfoundland opened the door for future English explorations and settlements. The Roanoke colony, established in 1585 in present-day North Carolina, marked the beginning of English attempts to establish permanent settlements in North America, despite its ultimate failure. The 17th century saw the establishment of the first permanent English colonies, which would later become the foundation of the British Empire in the Americas. Jamestown, founded in 1607 in Virginia, was the first successful English colony, setting the stage for further expansion along the Atlantic coast. Despite severe hardships, this settlement survived and became a model for future colonies. In 1620, the Pilgrims established Plymouth Colony in present-day Massachusetts, further consolidating English presence in North America. The Caribbean colonies, such as Barbados, 1627, and Jamaica, 1655, became crucial for their sugar plantations and played a significant role in the Atlantic slave trade. In Asia, the East India Company played a pivotal role in establishing British influence and territorial control. Founded in 1600 with a royal charter from Elizabeth I, the company began as a trading entity but gradually expanded its control through military and political means. The Battle of Plassey in 1757 marked a turning point, with the East India Company gaining control over Bengal. This victory allowed the company to collect taxes and exert significant influence over local rulers, laying the groundwork for British dominance in India. The 18th century was marked by wars and treaties that significantly shaped the borders of the British Empire. The War of Spanish Succession, 1701-1714, ended with the Treaty of Utrecht in 1713, granting Britain several strategic territories, including Gibraltar, Nova Scotia, and Newfoundland. The Seven Years' War, 1756-1763, often considered the first global conflict, had significant implications for the British Empire's borders. The Treaty of Paris in 1763 saw Britain emerge victorious, gaining control of Canada from France and Florida from Spain, vastly expanding its North American territories. The defeat of Napoleon in the early 19th century and subsequent treaties further expanded British territorial control. The acquisition of Cape Colony from the Dutch solidified British presence in southern Africa, serving as a strategic port on the route to India. Malta and Ceylon were also strategic acquisitions that bolstered British naval power and expanded its reach in the Mediterranean and Indian Ocean. These territories played crucial roles in maintaining and expanding the British Empire's global influence during its height. The late 19th century saw intense competition among European powers for control of Africa, leading to the establishment of formal borders through treaties and colonization. The Berlin Conference of 1884-1885 saw European powers, including Britain, meet to divide Africa, aiming to avoid conflict over African territories. Britain gained control of vast territories, including Egypt, Sudan, Kenya, and Nigeria, often through a combination of military conquest and diplomatic agreements. These colonies became vital for their resources and strategic importance. The British Empire continued to expand its influence in Asia and the Pacific. The British Raj was formally established in India in 1858, following the Indian Rebellion of 1857. Queen Victoria was declared Empress of India in 1877, symbolizing British authority over the subcontinent. Colonization efforts in Australia and New Zealand intensified, with Australia becoming a federation in 1901 and New Zealand gaining Dominion status in 1907. These territories were settled by British immigrants and became integral parts of the empire. The mid-20th century marked the rapid decolonization of the British Empire, as numerous colonies gained independence. The partition of India in 1947 led to the creation of India and Pakistan, a significant milestone in the decolonization process. African nations such as Ghana, 1957, Nigeria, 1960, and Kenya, 1963, gained independence, reshaping the political map of Africa. The transfer of Hong Kong to China in 1997 symbolized the end of British colonial rule in Asia. The legacy of the British Empire's borders continues to influence global politics, economics, and cultural exchanges today.